What's up people, Zan coming back at you live from the Accelerator Gaming headquarters, and in today's video we are going to be analysing the Little Cup Suspect test, which features the Pokemon Diglett. Now if you guys haven't already, please be sure to check out my other Little Cup Suspect test videos in which I showcase the tier without Diglett, because within the Suspect test Diglett was banned. And in this video, what I'm going to be discussing and analysing is what I thought about Diglett before the Suspect test, what I thought when the Suspect test was announced, what the Suspect test showed, the results of the Suspect test, and how the Pokemon functions in the new tier if it moved up, and how the previous tier functions if the Pokemon again did move up. So I would first of all like to start off by saying that you should definitely go check out my other analysis and other Suspect test analysis videos, as well as my videos on other Suspect tests, as well as this one specifically if you feel the need to. But I would first of all like to talk about the Suspect test and what the results were. So the results of the Suspect test were that 60 people wanted to ban Diglett, 46 did not want to ban it, and 4 wanted to abstain Diglett. Now what this meant was, for Diglett to be banned, it needed a 60% majority. By this point 8 people had not voted, which meant there was a 56.6 majority of banning it, which meant that it wasn't banned. Even if the other 8 votes would vote to ban, it would only bring it to 59.6%, which meant that it's still under 60, meaning that Diglett wouldn't be banned. Now it was really like weird watching the results come out, the votes, because it kept going above and below 60, so we didn't know whether it was going to get banned until the very end, obviously. So it was not banned, and it remains in the Little Cup tier. Has not moved up to Little Cup Ubers, and yeah, just stays in Little Cup as it is. Now I would first like to talk about what I thought about it before the Suspect test. Now before the Suspect test, I hadn't played Little Cup too much, or hadn't had much experience with Diglett, but from what I had heard from other people is that Diglett is a really good Pokemon, very annoying to deal with. It opens up a lot of opportunities for other Pokemon to do work, such as Fletchling, eliminating electric types, allowing Fletchling to just click acrobatics. So it's really advantageous for certain teams, and if you have it on certain teams, then it can really do work if that team is weak to Diglett. Now thinking about Diglett, obviously I know the trio from the RU tier, and it basically functions the same way, just eliminating electric and steel types, and not doing much more than that. It's really frail but really fast. It is in fact the fastest Pokemon in the tier, going up to 20 speed, which ties him with Voltorb and Elekid, making them the fastest Pokemon in the tier. And it can really only run one viable set, from what I saw on the small gun analysis, which is this set right here. You can swap out a substitute for things like Memento and Stealth Rock. However, the most common thing to run is to substitute with Life Orb, as well as you can switch out Life Orb for the Focus Search. Now I would like to talk about what I thought when the Suspect test was announced. Now this is quite interesting, because if you guys didn't know, that Diglett was the subject of a previous Suspect test, which he was not banned, of course, and I don't think that was this Suspect test was fair to do, since the people who had voted in that Suspect test, obviously their votes didn't matter anymore, because obviously the Suspect test outdates that one, meaning that even if Diglett was to get banned, then the people who had wanted to not ban it before, it didn't matter, because obviously it's banned now. But it wasn't banned anyway, so that doesn't really matter, to be honest. So I thought, okay, if some people, not many people, were saying that, oh, we want Diglett to get banned. To be honest, most people, I think we're talking about Bonnie to get banned, but some people want Diglett to get banned. Why not go ahead and do it? And that's what they decided to do. So I thought, it's not really fair to do a Suspect test, but they done it, so obviously I can't stop there. And what the Suspect test showed, well, personally, me, I'm playing in the Suspect test. If you guys have already checked out my videos, you should definitely go do so. But me just playing in the Suspect test, I saw that Pokemon such as Chinchou or Pokemon like that became much more common. Pokemon like Abra became much more common. Obviously I hadn't played Little Cup before then, but I thought that on most teams that I played against, there was things like Chinshu and Abra, because obviously things like Chinshu and other steel types couldn't be tracked by Diglett, as well as Abra not being able to get outsped by Diglett. So yeah, I'm pretty sure it gets outsped. Let me see. What was the speed time? No, it's outsped. So obviously it's not being going to be taken out by Diglett. So that opens up a lot of opportunities for other Pokemon to do work. However, obviously with the return of it, the fact that it's not banned, it can just eliminate those kind of Pokemon. So that's basically all I have to say about Diglett. Obviously it has moved up, so I can't talk about the functions in the new tier and how the old tier functions, but that's all I really have to say about Diglett. If you guys did enjoy, be sure to check out my other analysis of other suspect tests, as well as other suspect test videos, and there's a suspect test videos on this little cup suspect test. If you guys did enjoy, be sure to smash that like button, destroy that subscribe button if you want to keep more content and other Pokemon related videos. But most of all, please have a great day. Peace.